So welcome all of you to Tuesday Atomy Intro Business Meeting. I'm sure you're all waiting to join today's meeting. Let's think about what happened last couple months. So probably beside Atomy, when you turn on news or radio, even just the internet news, every day you'll be facing all the negative news. And from all those news information, we gain the information because we are not just ordinary people. We are CEO of online shopping mall. So our ears are like alert. We're trying to gather information. And from those information, we kind of gathered what is important. And we have learned that business has to be based on online. That's the one main information we have gained. It's very powerful that your business is based in online, not the physical store. Because think about what happened all the stores during pandemic. Whether they want it or not, government asked them to close it. So they have no option. They have no option to shut down their business. They just have to rely on any savings they had or any supports the government is giving to them. Other than that, not only online business, even when you look at the news, it's not all online business went up during pandemic. Online business, if they deal with a daily necessary product, their revenue has been increased. Probably you have seen the news like beginning of pandemic around like March. Some of the grocery shopping app, the number of new membership has been increased 30% because people don't want to line up. People don't want to go out, expose themselves. So they end up ordering all their daily necessary products plus the food items through online. And the product has to be very affordable. Even if the product you'll be able to purchase online, but the price that we need to pay, it's something it's out of our budget, it's another issue. So the business has to be based in online, and the business has to deal with a daily necessary product. And the product they're dealing online, those daily necessary product has to be affordable price. So even if the three categories that are met, if the company, that online company can give extra bonus, not only provide the product people need to use it every day, and affordable price, if they can give extra tips, rewards for you shopping at our online shopping mall, you'll be able to create an extra income. Who will not shop here? So based on the information that we have learned during crisis, let's move on. Probably during pandemic, you have more time to think about the difference between active and passive. All the people who were earning active income would happen. Whether they want it or not, involuntarily, the income has been stopped. All the people who's been earning active income, it has been stopped or it has been reduced. Is anybody have passive income created already? If you had a passive income, if you have a source of passive income coming into you already, probably nothing to worry about during pandemic. So many of the people understand the concept. Many people understood the need of creating a passive income. I'm just going to read over this one. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you need to work until you die. We heard this so many times, but during last couple of months, everybody trying to make that quote in reality. So everybody looking for the opportunity where they can make a passive income. And when you search a little bit of information, people's interests are in online shopping mall. Probably many people are just nodding right now because some of the factors telling us that if you really want to create a passive income, if you want to make or create your own business, the business has to be online business. But you'll know, not every online business will give you a passive income. Before we go on to a bit of Atomy information, fun exercise. So do you all know who's the guy on the slide right now? I see people nodding, which means you all know he's the owner of Amazon. So he's world popular Jeff Bezos. Oh, some people look surprised. So you heard the name Jeff Bezos, but you didn't know how he looks like. He looks pretty handsome, right? Probably he needs our herbal hair tonic. During pandemic, he's the world's richest man because of he owns global online shopping mall Amazon. But during pandemic, what happened to his asset? He's not a multimillionaire, he's a billionaire. During pandemic, while many people are suffering and many people experience going through their income cutoff, his income has been grown. Okay, my question to you, what's the common thing between you yourself, and Jeff Bezos? I see some people nodding, which means they know the answer already. At least you look like and wondered, oh, what's the same thing that I have with Jeff Bezos? You know? Oh, I see somebody really giving me the answer. We both, Jeff Bezos and ourselves, but if you're not a member yet, it doesn't apply to you. If you have an Atomy account, you are the CEO of online global shopping mall. Yes, he created money already because he started business like more than 10 years ago. But from now on, feel proud of yourself that you owned global online shopping mall and you'll be able to create income like a Jeff Bezos. Yes, we won't be able to become like a billionaire because our CEO Hangul Park has created a very righteous compensation plan, but still we'll be able to create an income, the desirable income that we'll be able to have a balanced life. Don't you feel happy that you're not less than the Jeff Bezos? We both owned, right, the global online shopping mall. So I didn't mention the word network marketing. Atomy is a global online shopping mall. See, when somebody asks you what is an Atomy, introduce it as a global online shopping mall. And you are running this business. Have you invested any money? In order for you to start, or even in order for you to introduce to anybody, you don't have to get any investment from them. You don't even have to invest a certain amount of capital in order for you to start. For you signing up a free membership in Atomy, you gained this amazing opportunity. See, zero investment except, right? I wouldn't say no money involved, right? You don't have to invest anything for you to start, but still you need your monthly spendings on your daily necessities, because you instead of purchasing any other stores, you're changing your online store, your personal store, to Atomy. That's your personal investments. Other than that, Atomy is not asking for any other investments. And like I mentioned, Atomy is a global online shopping mall. Nice title. So we all are equally CEO of a global online shopping mall. And let's say how many countries we're talking about. So the number of the countries that I listed over here are the countries already operating. When you go, I know China have their separate website, but other than China, you'll be able to go to individual countries through Atomy websites. And it doesn't stop there. Atomy opening soon in Colombia, Hong Kong, and India. So 3 of the countries Atomy is already planned to open this year. So if you have if you haven't registered member, just ask your sponsor how you'll be able to register members from those countries. So as soon as the country open, you'll be able to start Atomy business with them. And we all know that Atomy gave us a surprise news that we'll be able to register members from 30 different European countries. 30 different countries in Europe, plus Asia, so like a Mongol, plus Bangladesh, you'll be able to register them. And I'm sure your sponsors will give you the difference between the distributor membership and consumer membership. All the members you'll be registered in 30 different Europe. For now, you'll be registered them as a consumer membership. And probably your sponsor can really explain you detail the difference between the distributor membership and consumer membership. But just by looking at this, Atomy has ability to go all over the world. Don't you feel excited? I'm sure some of your heart beating right now that Atomy is expanding nonstop. And South Africa is one of the countries that you'll be able to register right now. So in order for you to register those members, you have to go to separate website. So global.atomy.com. That's the website you need to go to register members from those countries. And if you want to see overview of Atomy, the history of Atomy, how Atomy is doing so far, this is the website you can go and get general information about Atomy. And how many members do we have overall? 10 million. And you know, this number is growing all the time. So companies giving you the latest number, but I'm sure it's more than 10 million right now. So this is something that we can proudly share to other people, right? Atomy is an amazing company with 10 million global members. People willing to register in Atomy because they believe in product and they believe in the philosophy of this company. We cannot skip talking about our Hemohim Park. I was gonna post all the pictures of the Hemohim Park, but there are so many information to share. Our Hemohim Park has been the cover of the Fortune magazine, and this is not the first time. Probably you haven't seen the several pictures before. He's been the cover for the Fortune magazine 2 times, and this is the latest cover. And he also been the cover for the Forbes magazine, the Korean Forbes magazine. First time in the history of network marketing Korea, the CEO of network marketing being a cover model for those magazines. And he is probably, if you have watched the Hemohim Park's video, then you will know that he is a man of his word. Everything that he said from the beginning of Atomy business, everything hasn't came true. How he will be able, how he's going to reward Imperial Masters, how he's going to go in global, how he's going to help poor countries, how he's going to help many people out there, everything he's making into reality. So he is our role model. And I don't know how many of you can really read Korean. So actually last year, Hemohim Park has been received the Presidential Award. And even this one, never been in the history that the CEO of network marketing actually received. When Hemohim Park created this Atomy company, he said he will rewrite the history of network marketing. Because we all know when we share network marketing, when we mention the word network marketing, how people see us, it's kind of negative. Everybody have a negative perspective on network marketing. So he wanted to change the history of network marketing. But now we said network marketing, Atomy has rewritten the history. He changed the history of network marketing already. And he has received the Presidential Award. And probably you're familiar with this Export Award. It's not the first time. Ever since Atomy opened its branch to, Canada or USA, Atomy has been receiving this Export Award, but amount is keep on increasing every year. Last year, it was like 100 million Export Award. And we all know, Atomy, now we can probably say it's a $1 billion company. So if somebody asks you, okay, how many years has Atomy has been running? Okay, generally 10 years, but now we can say Atomy is a $1 billion company. And with the Atomy China Open, I'm kind of curious to know, how much will be the annual sales for 2020. Don't you want to know? I'm sure it's going to be way beyond $1.3 billion that we keep on mentioning. So let's wait for the number next year, that how much Atomy actually made this year. I'm sure it's going to be beyond the $1.5 billion. And another thing for us to celebrate and feel proud that Atomy, it was 20 last year, but it has been increased to 11. Right? 9 rank up. Out of how many countries? I mean, how many companies? 100 companies. Out of 100 companies, Atomy ranked 11. And it's not only that, there are many other sectors that Atomy has been shown the tremendous growth. Ever since Atomy has been started its business, it always showing the two-digit growth every year. So this is really something for us to celebrate. And when I meet people who's doing other marketing business, when I mention Atomy actually ranked 11th, they are all surprised. And they don't really look at Atomy as just like one of the marketing company in Korea. They really look at it as a big global company. So this is like one information you can also share to your partners or potential members. Then you probably wonder how this company be able to become a $1 billion company, why this company can register 10 million members. What's behind the secret? It's a product. Then this slide explains how we are getting our product. Even these days, some people ask me, where's the factories of Atomy? Because sometimes when we go out, we don't go out that much these days, but still, even when we go out with Atomy shopping bag, some people ask, where are the factories? But you already know the answer. Atomy, we don't manufacture any of our product. We are the distributor, right? Atomy is a distribution company. Then question, where are we getting our product? If you get this slide correctly, you will know the quality of our product. So I wouldn't say 100% because there are many other companies are distributing their products to us. So main product, I would say like 80%, 60 to 80% of our products are coming from Colmar B&H. If you're here for the first time and this is your second time of joining it, I recommend you to write down these names and search informations. It's very important for you to get those information, make those information as your own information. So once you search Colmar B&H, you will get all their history. And Colmar B&H, they list in Kosdaq. So Kosdaq, it's like a NASDAQ in USA. So they list in Kosdaq. So this is a public company. So Colmar B&H is a joint venture between Colmar Korea and KERI. So KERI is a short form of Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. When I started Atomy as a business, because I was a consumer before, when I started Atomy, I wasn't really paying attention to Colmar, but what caught my interest was KERI. Oh, they're getting the support or they're getting those technology from KERI? Because KERI is a government institution. It's not somebody owns KERI. It's a Korean government owns KERI. They are doing all their research development funded by the Korean government. So just by hearing that, you can tell the technology level is very different from individual companies. So that technology has been combined with Colmar Korea. And if you search a little bit more about Colmar hasn't started in Korea. Colmar actually started in USA. And even when I started, we say they have 100 years of history, but now probably 110 or 120 years of history in not just creating cosmetic, skincare, pharmaceutical. They are really behind the curtain creating like top-notch products that we are using, and the products that many people love all around the world. So imagine all the people working here, they are top-notch scientists. The product has been manufactured by Colmar B&H, and we do have a perpetual lifetime agreement that Atomy will be the only company to distribute product manufactured by Colmar B&H. Only thing we need to do, we need to distribute to many people as possible and many countries as possible. So even just that information kind of excite you. But like I mentioned, we're not only distributing product manufactured by Colmar B&H. Why people fell in love with our Atomy product? Because of this message strategy, absolute quality, absolute price. And I'm telling you, if you haven't really tried our product, this is the concept. It's pretty hard to understand. because that's how I figure it out. What's the absolute quality, absolute price? Because to me, as a consumer, whenever I look at the product in good quality, I always expect to pay a higher price. That's something we don't have to learn from school. That's something that everybody knows. When I go to a bay and when I hear all that good skincare, if she tell me, oh, it has something in it, it has that ingredient, I know the price is gonna be expensive. I'm willing to pay for it. But when I join Atomy, they're all talking about masstige product, absolute quality, absolute price. I was like, how does it make sense? I mean, you're telling me you put all that ingredient and all that technology. How can you give us in an absolute price? That if you want to understand that concept, just think about the slide that I showed you previously, because Atomy is not a distribution company. Atomy is not a manufacturing company. Atomy is a distribution company. All those research and development, the money has been taken care of by Colmer B&H. So who doesn't love that absolute quality product in absolute price? Everyone around the world. I think even if you have $1 million in the bank account, if you can find a product, good product in a low price, I think they will even use this product. Why would you pay extra? And not only that, this return rate also prove that our products are absolute quality. Can you read the number there? 0.19. 0.19. And even CEO Park mentioned it many times. This return rate, it's not only people just return the product because they don't like. You know, sometimes when you place in the wrong order, you need to order 2, or you need to order 3, but you end up ordering 5. Or you need to order lotion, but you need to order a toner by mistake. So you end up returning those products. It is also part of the return rates. So when you actually think about the people really return the product because they dislike, I'm sure pretty low. Because when people ask me, how can you really guarantee that your products are absolute quality? I usually mention this return rate, because this return rate is not announced by Atomy Canada. It's announced by the Fair Trade in Korea. So this is the official information you'll be able to use to share to the new members or the partners that you're about to meet. So masstige, probably you will search Google or the Safari. Probably you will get the information, right? Prestige item for the mass, like general people. So that's the one strategy that Atomy has. So like I mentioned, if you haven't tried a product, I strongly recommend you to give it a try. Once you give it a try, even just toothbrush, just give it a try. Once you give it a try, then you will truly understand this absolute quality, absolute price, the product concept. So like I mentioned, Atomy is not only getting product, right? That Atomy is not only distributing product manufactured by Colmer B&H, they're also getting products from all these companies over here. Probably if you love drinking coffee, you're familiar with the McNulty. And if you are drinking Hongsamdan, so probably you're familiar with this logo. So there are many more companies distributing their products to Atomy. And there's some rumors that we hear that there are like more than 3,000 companies lined up to distribute their products to Atomy. Because imagine, if you're a manufacturer, you're probably expert in manufacturing a product, but what's their concern? How will we distribute the product? They know once they distribute their products to Atomy, how many consumers? We have a total 10 million members. Even not total 10 million members will purchase, at least 5 million members will purchase those products. So when you think about Atomy, it always win-win-win. People, the company that distribute products to Atomy, they'll become a winner. And the people like us who purchase products from Atomy, we using good product in a low price, so we instantly saving money. It's a win for us. For Atomy helping us, it's a win for them. So Atomy always create that win-win situation. And Atomy doesn't stop there. So Atomy do have a GS strategy. And many of you I'm going to think of, oh, what's a GSGS? It says over here, global sourcing, global sales. So Atomy, it's not only distributing products manufactured in Korea. Atomy also looking for good quality of products around the world. So if you have tried a Campo pepper, it's from Cambodia. And I know all our Canadian people love the patch. Who doesn't love the patch? Everybody need to have one in their purse. Whole family can use. The patch is not from Korea. Actually, the patch is from Taiwan. And when you look at Atomy USA website, they have a many product originally manufactured in USA, and they are distributing to their members. So we are not going to, Atomy is not only distributing products manufactured in Korea, they are finding better quality product many places around the world to distribute through Atomy channel, Atomy online shopping mall. So are we so lucky that we can just sit in our front of our computer and we'll be able to taste the world's best pepper, the Cambodian pepper, the Campo pepper. And I'm not sure how many of you are actually enjoying the Mino knife. Even if I'm not really a fan of cooking, I really enjoy using the knife. My husband these days, I'm becoming a good chef. So if you want to practice, probably the Mino knife, it's a good set for you to get it. So with the GSGS, Atomy trying to add more products, more goods around the world. And they probably wonder what types of product that Atomy what types of product that I'll be able to use. Atomy, when we talk about Atomy, change your personal shopping mall. We don't have a physical store. What we have an online shopping mall. Just by changing a consumer habit. Simply change the shopping mall. If you used to go to, in Canada, No Frills or Metro, Shop or Drug Mart to buy your daily necessary product, you don't need to go there. Just a finger away. Okay, just one mouse click away, you'll be able to get all your daily necessary product in a very affordable price, and they'll deliver to your doorstep. So when you go to our Atomy website, we have a section for Hemohim. Hemohim is probably if we share one of the stories, one of the experience with the Hemohim, probably we can spend like a couple of hours in this Zoom meeting. So Hemohim has a separate category, and health. And when you go to health, even in Canada, they have omega-3, like spirulina. I think one member mentioned that she's taking spirulina before starting a meeting, and now they introduced the pomegranate beauty. Pomegranate beauty is another jewel product. It's so delicious, and plus it's a great snack. And we have a beauty. So starting from cleansing, we have a skincare, we even have a makeup. And when you go under personal section, that's where you'll find all those conditioner, shampoo. If you worry about losing your hair, you have to get the hair tonic. Write the name down. Hair tonic, that's what you need. And Atomy not only have one types of shampoo conditioner, they even have 3 different types of shampoo and conditioner. And we have a hair oil. So many things to mention, right? Toothbrush, toothpaste. So all the personal things you need to use daily. Imagine during pandemic, many of us don't really have to go out, or many of us don't have to go to work physically, but does it mean that we stop washing ourselves? Does it mean that we stop using all those daily necessary products? Whatever happened outside the world, everything that Atomy has on its website is something we need to use daily. Because you're staying home, you don't have to look after your health. Since we're staying home, we have to really look after our health. And seeing what's happening out there, now I can really see that people trying to spend more money on the health supplement versus beauty care. Because it's a time for us to really make make our immune system strong. And we have some section for the home that I know, fortunately, we don't have a MediWalk anymore, because I know that was one of the products that many of us really enjoyed to purchase and then cook different types of dish there. So MediWalk there. And we have a food option too. I know. Who doesn't love potato noodle, vegetarian potato noodle? If you don't know what to eat, if you don't know what to prepare for dinner, it's a good alternative, isn't it? And when you go to under more section, you'll probably see the shopping bag and all those extra things. So when you go to Atomy, online shopping, I will not say for Atomy Canada, we don't have everything you need probably, but I can say most of the things that you need. You don't have to, I know some of the members actually give up their Costco membership card. They give up Costco membership cards because they usually go there to, buy the bulk toothbrush, toothpaste, or detergents, but they can buy better quality product in Atomy. So why they pay extra membership fee to Costco where they can buy those good quality product in affordable price with a zero membership fee? So like I mentioned, Atomy always giving you the win situation. I know we don't have much time to go over the product. So if you want to know more of the product, our group, like under Carol, we do have a once a month product. We just had one last Saturday. I know many of you really enjoyed it. So if you want to know a bit more about our product, we set our time separately just for the product because we have a very limited time for the Tuesday. It's a business intro. So we want to go over the company overview and the compensation, so we cannot spend much time on the product. So if you want to know more about the product, there is a Zoom product day. It's a day you come and enjoy using our product and learn more about the information. The funny story, last Saturday, I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't able to participate on the facials. But on that day, what I did, I took this product. How many sachet? You want to guess? I took 6. I took 6 sachet because I had several meetings to attend on Sunday. I didn't want to cancel on the meeting because I feel weak. So I just took 6. And top of that, I took 2 홍삼단. So on Saturday night, when I wake up on Sunday morning, I'm like, what happened yesterday? I feel so fine. That's amazing thing about Hemohim. So if, like I mentioned, when we talk about Hemohim, we can spend a couple of hours. But when I start talking about Hemohim, before I talk about what it can do for you, I usually talk about how I got involved at Atomy. It's all because of Hemohim. Because after taking Hemohim, I know once I started taking Hemohim, around 2 weeks later, of course, I noticed that my energy level went up, all the small things that I have noticed it, but it was a major thing for me to really get involved in the business. But continuous taking Hemohim, what I have noticed it, around 6 months later of continuous taking Hemohim, I was suffering from seasonal allergy. If you are suffering from any types of allergy, Hemohim is a go-to product. I have noticed that my allergy symptom didn't come back. Because, if you go through the seasonal allergy, that's like a normal thing. Body ache, runny nose, itchy eyes, like feverish, like body aches, nonstop. So I need to suffer that 2 weeks, 2 times a year. But after taking Hemohim, well, I disappeared. That's what got my interest, and that's why I start searching the information. That's how I found the information about Carrie. Okay, CEO part. There's nothing to lose. Let me get involved in the business. That's how I got involved. So Hemohim, personally to me, it's a magical product. And during this Tuesday meetings, we made a lot of joke with the name. Hemohim, is it only for him? No. Both male and female can take it. Even my girls, they can take it. So Hemo stands for hemoglobin, hematopoiesis, and I for immune, and M for modulation. So basically Hemohim, it strengthens your immune system and helps to modulate it. So when you think about my case, I said I suffer from allergy, which means any substance coming into my body, somehow my immune was kind of overreacting it. That's why I had those symptoms like runny nose, itchy eyes. But by taking Hemohim, it's suppressed down. So you will hear a lot of stories about Hemohim. And sometimes it's kind of tricky when some people ask you, what is it Hemohim good for? Non-stop, isn't it? We need more than 10 fingers. 10 fingers are not enough. So basically, we mentioned Hemohim is the product will boost up your immune system, strengthen your immune system. So that's the basic thing we can mention. But these are the detailed information that you can study for yourself. So basically, by taking Hemohim, it creates a number of NK cells. Some of the people, they explain as that this is kind of army cells in your body. By having a number of huge number of army cells, when dangerous pathogens coming into your body, you just go and kills it. So Hemohim protects your body from it and enhance cytokine production, and like I mentioned, enhance immunity. Because probably after pandemic started, everywhere you will be hearing the word immunity. You need to boost up your immunity. You need to protect your immune system. So you're probably hearing the word a lot. So even people who doesn't know about Hemohim or Atomy, somehow they heard, oh, I think that company has something to do with the immune system. Remember, what's that? The bitter taste sachet. They end up ordering Hemohim. So people around us nowadays, their number one priority right now, how they can protect themselves, how they can boost up their immune system. We have a great solution. So those are the four key things what Hemohim will do for you. So like I mentioned, Hemohim, we can talk about like couple of hours. And even people, how many people we have in this room, like 76 people, once we start talking about the sharings about the Hemohim, I think we won't be able to stop this meeting tonight. Probably we have to stay overnight. So this is one product I totally recommend everybody to give it a try. And some people ask, how long should I take it? Once you start, take it forever. You need to protect your immune system for a lifelong. So take this. I've been taking this product every single day for longer than 6 years. Even though I don't put any skincare, I never miss taking Hemohim. That's how much I love Hemohim. And second signature product that we have is a absolute skincare set. I know like many of you, I can see your skin is glowing, probably the result of absolute skincare set. Absolute skincare set, we call it as a de-aging skincare set. When you go to our Atomy website, you'll probably see Absolute skincare set plus Fame. So Absolute is a de-aging skincare set. If you want to know more about it, please join our product day. And this is the product that you need to have before the June product day, so you'll be able to do the demonstration with all of us. So